Thank you so much for those wonderful words, Sarah. It's quite embarrassing to sit over there and hear all of this because I tend to forget that these things have happened, and, you know, they're awards which are up on the wall and you don't see them and it's past. But first of all, there are some thanks due, and the primary thanks would have to be to James de Wolfensohn, who of course is an Australian. Much though he may be an American citizen now, we are proud to call him Australian. And of course he originally sponsored this travel award, so thanks to him. And thanks also to my sponsors, the Queensland MS Society, who have tried before to have me win this award and have succeeded this time. So a very special thanks to them for being so persistent. And regrets for those people, and there were quite a few, who were nominated this year and who didn't succeed. Please encourage your societies to try again, because I'm living proof that it does work for the second time. Like many other people with MS, a diagnosis of this or any other chronic disease really changes your lifestyle, as Sarah has described. And it certainly did mine. But it's absolutely no use to sit in a corner and complain, as some people tend to do, and feel sorry for themselves. There are too many other things to do in life. I mean, one's life is not wrapped around one particular aspect, even though it may be very difficult to lose a career. And in some cases, I feel extremely sorry for people in the medical profession, for example, who cannot continue a career for various reasons, and it must be extremely difficult for them. But another thing which is to my advantage, I can reach this age, and I'm not going to tell you what it is, and still be able to get around. And that tells you that all MS cases are different. And we can see that right around us here today, with some people who have early had to succumb to the use of a wheelchair, and others of us still walking around comparatively hale and hearty. I was a little saddened to hear people only very recently talking of fighting MS. I think that that is a misnomer. You do not fight MS. You work with your remaining abilities and learn to listen to your body, which will tell you when you must stop and rest. The people who do the fighting are the scientists and the neurologists. So let us take advantage of what they are doing and their discoveries and their continuing fight in the battle to, one, find a cause, which we still don't know, and then to find treatments, of which there are some marvellous treatments coming up in the near future, which you'll hear about. Use your anger against the condition to help you to find new ways to do things, to save your energy for more important things. That is extremely important. As Sarah has said, I have a major problem with heat fatigue, and living in a place like Australia, which is extremely dry and hot, I depend very much on having an air conditioner in the house. And these days, as soon as summer comes, on goes the air conditioner because I simply have to be cool. I have to adjust my working life around this. So I tend to call meetings for 7:30 or 8 a.m. to the horror of my colleagues. But they've had to adjust to this because I'm at my best in the early morning. And then I try to snatch a quick rest at lunchtime to make up for it. And as people who know me well will realise, by 2 in the afternoon, if I've had to go straight through the day, I'm starting to flag a little bit, and quite often will tend to rest my eyes during meetings. And of course that's, I'm not asleep, I'm just resting my eyes.